What's up, y'all?
We back in here.
With another reaction, man.
It's Minds of the Future.
And today, we got Vera in the Ghetto.
An Elvis Presley cover. Now, I like Elvis, but I've never heard this song, so I'm not sure exactly. That's possible that I may have heard it, because we do have family members that listen to Elvis. So, but I've never listened to it and knew the name of it.
To be honest, man, I don't know one Elvis song off the top of my head. I mean, I've heard Elvis, obviously.
Hound Dog.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
Jailhouse Rock.
I don't think I know that one. I don't think I do, man. I didn't grow up in that generation. So, we might have to react to some Elvis.
Blue Christmas.
What the? A Blue Christmas? What's that even supposed to mean?
I have a blue Christmas without you.
I've heard that one. I think I've heard that one.
That one.
I definitely heard Hound Dog, though.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog. 1950s rock right there, boy.
Oh my goodness. Okay, buddy. So I'm excited to see how Vera does on this one, because we all know.
Time for a Dutch record.
We all know that Vera has a very good voice.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like Alan Jackson 2.0.
Pretty much.
So you ready to get into this?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Me and my wife be tangled up in sus.
Ain't my fault.
Alright, let's get it. 3, 2, 1, go.
As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, the poor little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mama cries, 'cause if there's one thing that she don't need, is another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto.
Ugh.
People, don't you understand? The child needs a helping hand, or he's gonna be an angry young man someday. Take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see, or do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well, the world turns, and a hungry little boy with a runny nose plays in the street as the cold wind blows in the ghetto.
Okay, so this song is more about like real life experience. Like he said, another baby is born in the ghetto, and mama cries for 'cause there's another hungry mouth to feed. Or she basically like poverty, like she can't pay for another mouth to feed, but she's had another baby. Like, you know, it's one of them.
Yeah.
This is one of those real life things, and this song was probably written in like the 50s or 60s. So, you know, there's a lot going on back then.
The thing about Danny is that he can sing that like real low country voice, and then when he needs to, bro, he can just.
Oh yeah, he just goes straight into. He's good. He's got a good range.
Let's go.
And his hunger burns, so he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal, and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, steals a car, tries to run, but he won't get far. And his mama cries as a crowd gathers round an angry young man face down on the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And as her young man dies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. In the ghetto.
There's some heavy subject matter in that.
Yes, it is. A lot.
That's a very touchy topic. Especially with all the, you see like gun violence and stuff that goes on today. But we're talking like, if this was written in like the 50s or 60s, you're talking about in the middle of all the civil rights movements and all those things, Martin Luther King, JFK in that era, all that stuff that was going on. So this was a song that was like ahead of its time, especially if it was written like 50, 60 years ago now.
Yeah.
Because it speaks a lot about what happens when kids grow up without role model parents. If they don't set a model for you to raise you right, you're gonna grow up and unless you know how to, you learn for yourself and you learn by watching. There's some people that do that. You see people do bad and well, I obviously shouldn't do that. But then there's others that's like, well, I don't care about my life. Like I'm just gonna do what I want. And it's one of them things where a lot of times where they weren't raised right. They don't think about what's right or wrong. They just do it. You know what I mean? So that's this is a very touchy thing.
Hey, he killed it though.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to listen to the regular version.
Yeah, I ain't never heard this song, so I'll have to go look it up.
Alrighty, fellas.
Unless y'all want to do that, you want an Elvis reaction? We'll give you the Elvis reaction to this.
Thanks.
We'll get y'all some Elvis. Before we get into these comments, because I know he's looking at me weird. If y'all got any comments, recommendations, requests, go to the comment section below. Or go to that link above, Fathead over there. Follow that. It's got our personal accounts in the description. You can send us a message. Ask us any questions you need. We've been talking and we think what we're going to do from now on with our Instagram, because we are behind.
Yes.
Because we've just done so much. We've been really busy. And it's hard for me to get all the thumbnails and stuff because we do have a laptop now. And it's hard to find all the time to do everything. So what we plan on doing is, from now on, we're going to try to do thumbnails as well when we have a chance. But from now on, we're going to post mini videos and stuff, letting people know the premiere of what video is getting ready to come out, what time, so y'all are notified with that. So you need to go follow the Instagram page, that way you know that you're on schedule with our videos.
Yep.
You follow that page, you'll always have a premiere time.
You'll know when it's going up before it goes up.
So we're going to start doing that probably within the next day or so. We got a lot to catch up right here today, so we might not get that done tonight. But within the next day or so, we will be starting that. That way it makes it a lot easier on y'all to get. If y'all don't get notifications, you can go to the Instagram page and we will have a premiere time and the title of the video. Because there's some times where our times don't roll over right with y'all's exactly, and we lose notification,
Yeah,
so
we post 3 videos a day, and YouTube only gives out 3 notifications to all people that post notifications on a day.
Yeah.
So it's kind of tough.
It's like my Resident Evil video, even though it's doing pretty well so far for only being on for a day.
And our first gaming video.
Its first gaming video is doing pretty well actually. The second part is coming soon, but it didn't have a notification on it. But it's still doing fairly well for it not to have a notification. But so that's just for y'all in case something ever happens where you don't get a notification. You can go check out the Instagram and it will have a premiere time and we will let you know what the video is going to be.
Alright, so let's get right into these comments. I'm taking this from the Duncan Lawrence Arcade Final.
Amazing
I'm
performance.
happy that y'all like that we found a way to get it up for y'all.
Yeah.
So let's get right into this.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
You are weird.
Whoa.
You are
Whoa.
weird.
You should have said uploaded. You used the wrong words, bro.
No.
You should have known I'd point that out.
You're weird.
Getting it up.
Anyways, Jasper Emmer How come you guys are tapping into the Dutch singers? Can't blame you. I'm happy you do. Well, to answer your question, we have a what?
Well, to answer your question,
We have a lot of Dutch following
we're
that
big.
request a lot of Dutch artists. So we like to do Dutch artists to make our fans happy. And hey, it's working good for us.
Pause.
What?
The whole first part of that answer was by Captain Obvious. Okay? We're doing a lot of Dutch artists because we have a big Dutch following and they like
Hey,
Dutch singers.
They asked the question.
No,
I gave them an
but
answer.
the reason we do it so much and we stay on track with it is because they are what blew us up a lot more.
And that's what y'all want to see.
And yeah, and y'all request a lot, and we're glad to do it. We find so much talent.
Shout out to you, Jasper. Next, M. Jansen or Jansen. Best reaction channel on YouTube.
Ooh,
Thank
okay.
you. Thank you.
Okay.
We appreciate that. Guys, please react on this band, Dutch band, Vanderberg, with the song "Burning Heart."
Burning Heart. Vanderberg?
Vanderberg. I don't know what that means. We want to look it up.
Sounds cool.
Vanderberg. Well, thank you for the link.
Well,
We'll check it out.
we got Vanderbilt, so Vanderberg. It's probably the last name of somebody important in history.
Okay. Anyways. Oh yeah, maybe I was gonna do her.
What?
That Elsa DeLong girl, or whatever.
Oh,
We might have a reaction.
the
on
one
her
that we
next.
can't
We'll see.
pronounce.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Which one is it?
Yivkin?
I don't even know.
Sorry, shout out to you though. Well, hello again. Nice to see you got to see this version eventually. The DWDD version was the very first time he sang it live, and that one he was very nervous in the beginning. This verse he has more experience in performing and wasn't so nervous anymore, and it shows.
Yeah, it really
Yes,
did. He
he
did a
did.
lot better than that one.
Nikki Vanderberg. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I told you it was the last name.
Yeah, but it's like separated. Like Vanderberg. Look.
What are you doing?
What are y'all doing? Y'all onto us? That's Illuminati confirmed right there. Alright. Thank you for reacting to this version. It is much better. I never heard the other one before, and it was kind of underwhelming compared to this one.
Oh, yeah.
I love watching you react to anything. You're both funny and so nice. Thank you. Shout out to you.
Thank you.
Let's get one more in here. Jeffrey Skolt. Yes, thanks for doing this one. Thank you. Shout out to you.
You're welcome.
We gotta keep doing
They
it.
were right. You were right when you said that this version was so much better. I'm glad we figured out a way to get it there for you, and we enjoyed that one a lot. It was such a raw performance, and he like you said, he had more experience, so he seemed like he was more comfortable, and it showed a lot in the performance.
Facts. Factual, actual evidence. Alright, so man, let's go off to the video, man. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff.
And click the bell.
And y'all know what we do with the crew.
MOTF gang.
We'll see you next video, man. Peace.